The beat again. Truth is stranger than fiction. When it gets too high in your kitchen, that's the beat again.
You're on the beat. Yes, you are on the beat, and so am I, Herschel 36. On the beat on a Wednesday evening on the Costa del Sol 106 FM, arguably the fastest growing radio station on the coast and definitely the most sexiest. Now check this out. I have got Lisa, Toni, Flannery in the studio with me. I'm looking at her right now. I can't believe it. Costa del Flakey. Who says that? Who says Costa del Flakey? Lisa, are you there? Now listen, here's the rule of engagement. I don't want you plugging. I don't want you telling off anyone, including me. All I want is the gossip of all the gossips on the Costa del Sol. Is that agreed?
No.
Yeah! I knew it. That's what we agreed. And she's already gone against that. You don't need to plug your business. I mean,
What the hell have I come on the radio for then?
You come on because you're a character and you know lots of very interesting people. That's why you're here. Now, you brought some people with you, haven't you? You've got a whole crew.
I've brought a crew of people because that's what I like to do.
So let's talk about your crew. Who you got?
I've brought along Della Hall.
Della Hall.
Yeah, now she runs Costa del Property Shirt Search, and she also is the PR for Eurofitters, which are a big construction company down here.
That's her old man, isn't
That's
it?
her old man, Simon, yes.
Okay, right. Okay, who's next?
I also have Rosanna Gorman with me, who's from Aurora Boot Camps. She does residential boot camps. But she also is doing Aurora Singles Nights, and because of my connection, she's asked me to come on board with her.
Because of my connection, she's asked me to... Oh, yeah, that's true. But it's so true. It's so true. Because if you know LTF, the coast will know you. So, and I've spoken to Rosanna, and she is looking fine, isn't she? And she's running boot camps all over the place. I know some of the locations that she gets involved with because I'm a bit of a gym fanatic myself, you know. I'll tell you something about me, okay? I am going to run the Marathon des Sables. Do you know what that is?
Tell me more.
The Marathon des Sables is 250 kilometers through the Sahara Desert.
Are you crazy?
Yes. Clearly. Yeah, clearly. Okay, so we're coming out of this little section. Don't go anywhere, people, because after this little snippet, we have Morpheus telling us a few things from The Matrix, and then we are back in with Lisa, Toni, Flannery. Don't leave us.
Right.
Feed your musical addiction.
This is the beat.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole. I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there like a splinter in your mind. Do you want to know what it is?
Lisa, Toni, Flannery, do you want to know what it is? Morpheus, have you seen the film The Matrix? Have you? Have you? I say, have you? No, she hasn't. You got to watch it. Watch The Matrix. You may think it's just a film. I know differently because truth is stranger than fiction, and this is the Beat 106 FM. We are not only the sexiest radio station on the Costa del Sol, but we're also the most adventurous, clearly, because we have LTF with us. I mean, my word. Now, Lisa, where does this term Costa del Flakey come from?
Well, David, I think, I've been here a very long time. I've lived in Spain on and off since 1981. And unfortunately, as you know, people on this coast can be a little bit flaky.
They can be a little bit flaky.
Commitment phobes.
Can you be a little bit flaky? No.
I'm a girl of action.
I remember going into one of your networking groups and you told off the entire audience for not turning up the prior week or something like that. That was one of the funniest things I have ever experienced. Ever. It was genius. I gotta say, you there. I now have you on a pedestal. Anyone who could tell a bunch of gangsters, because we're all gangsters down here on the Costa del Sol, that they were wrong for not turning up to your gig, you should be a rock star. It's true though. Now LTF has got a gig going on tomorrow down at San Pedro somewhere. I'm going, but I don't know where it is. Where is it? What's going on tomorrow morning? Come on.
Okay, we've got a Marbella business breakfast at the Nelly G's Cafe. It was originally publicised at Passion Cafe, but due to the bad weather and I think it's going to be a bit cold, I've moved it to Nelly G's Cafe, which is a lovely English-run, organic-type, healthy cafe, because Rosanna will be speaking, Rosanna Gorman of Aurora Boot Camps, on how to maintain a healthy lifestyle, good nutrition tips. We all start the new year thinking new year, new you, but it's so hard to stick to, as many of us know. So she's going to give us some little inspirational tips on how to stay fit and healthy, keep your mind in gear, and get up and go. So it's going to be great.
Well,
that's just past Buena Vista.
That is brilliant. I will be there. Not that that's going to be an attraction for I think that might put people off actually from going, but I will be there representing The Beat 106 FM, and I'm really looking forward to that talk because A, I'm into fitness, and B, I'm 43 years of age and I'm at that stage of life where I want to make things happen. Okay, I want to get involved in life. I've got 2 kids. My son's going to train to be a pilot. Okay, my daughter wants to go to live in Paris. Oh, not my little daughter. And so I want to be involved in their lives. And and to do that, I need cash. I need connections, and I just want to meet more people on the coast. I really do, right? I really do. So that's why I hang out with you, because I get to meet so many people in under 2 seconds. It's like a Ferrari. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like it in my whole entire life. Costa del Flakey. Listen, I've got something to say to you. I would like to make you a snippet of my show moving forward, Costa del Flakey by Lisa Toni Flannery. Would you think about it?
I'll definitely think about it. I think we could have a complete riot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll talk about that offline. So here's a difficult question. Which is your favourite radio station on the Costa del Sol? And now be honest.
Beat.
There we have it. We got it. The Beat from LTF Costa del Flakey. I love it. Okay, why is The Beat your favourite radio station on the Costa del Flakey?
Because I like house music.
You like what?
I like house music.
You like house music? Yeah, that's right. And I've got to say, the Beats playlist is absolutely exceptional. We go from one track to the next, and we play the hits. And I've got to be honest, there are bigger radio stations along the coast, aren't there? There's that one and this one. We're not going to mention that one and this one, but we are the sexiest.
Yeah, and it's fast moving, and that's what I'm about. Because
that's right, you've just met Beat Boy and you've met Chris Carl all in half an hour. I mean, good Lord, did you get their autographs?
I'm going to right now.
Yeah, that's right. You got to get their autographs. Okay, we're coming out of this little section. Don't go anywhere. This is Felix Raylan with Ain't Nobody. I love this track. And then we're back, and Lisa's going to be introducing some of her favourite clients on Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. Costa del Flakey, don't leave us.
Welcome to the Beat.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
I love that man. That was Bush Senior, and he would do very, very well on the Costa del Flakey because he's flakier than all of them. Well, kind of. He's a very, very, very bad man indeed. Okay, but I tell you who's not a very, very bad man. LTF isn't a very bad man. She's not a bad man at all. You're not a man, are you, LTF?
No, I'm definitely not, darling.
Yeah, that's right. You are a woman, all woman.
Woo-hoo, all woman, baby.
That's right. Okay, so I know we had a bit of a sound problem in the morning, the first session, but now we have sorted it because I and the engineering team here are geniuses. So you can tell your daughter, thumbs up.
Thumbs up, Laura. I hope you can hear me now. Mummies will speak up. I've never been told up to speak up before. It's normally tone it down.
Yeah, keep it down, Mum. You're embarrassing me, Mum.
You're too loud. Don't get out the car. Don't talk to my friends.
I'm not, oh, God, that is mental, isn't it? I'm getting that from my son. My beautiful 15-year-old son is now giving me 15-year-old attitude. Anyway, let's not go there. He's a good kid. He'll get through it. I wish I did.
It's a phase.
Yes, yeah, I'm still going through it, man. I'm still a teenager. Anyway, you have got a guest with you on your left-hand side, have you not?
I have. I've got the beautiful Rosanna Gorman from Aurora Boot Camps.
Okay, Rosanna, speak into that microphone for me.
Hello, I'm speaking into the microphone.
Okay, that is perfect. Okay, we have got you live on air on the beat, 106 FM, which is arguably
the best
radio
radio on the coast.
Okay, so you got it. Yeah.
I missed my beat then, yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Right, before we go any further, if you were going to be a member of Take That,
oh no,
who would you be?
Take that. Oh dear, I'd probably be in a past life I might have been the fat one. Who's not the fat one anymore.
There aren't any fat ones in Take That.
That's what I'm saying. They're not any. He's not the fat one anymore.
And you're like, Barlow.
Barlow.
Do you
know? He used to be the fat one, but he's not anymore.
Listen, check this out. I went to university up in Leeds, and a friend of mine, Steve Andrews, his sister was a dancer on the Never Ever Take That thing, right? Dancer for Take That. Anyway, she ended up marrying Gary Barlow. Right, and Gary Barlow is a very, very wealthy young man. He's about my age, about 43 or something, but he's also very, very tight. According to my mate Steve, who's the brother-in-law, i.e. Steve doesn't get any cash out of him. People are the funniest things. Right, so what is it you two want to harass me about? What on earth do you want to talk about on the Costa del Flakey? You must know the Costa del Flakey. Have you seen the Towie lot who come here?
I have indeed, yes. I know some of them.
Yeah, what's going on with the Olivia's in Mijas Costa?
That's the headquarters.
Fabulous.
It's the headquarters for the Fantastic Drastics.
Fabulous, darling.
I love that because I saw Mike Ritchie from Mike's gym there.
Yeah.
I know Mike a little bit, and now I know that you know Mike.
Yeah, I do know Mike.
So I know that you know that I know that you know that I know Mike.
Yeah, all of that, yes.
Right. So how do you two know each other?
Well, I first met Lisa at a course that I went to, actually. One of the guests that you're going to have later on runs sort of IT and WordPress and MailChimp courses, etc. And I went along to a MailChimp course, which was organised by Lisa on behalf of Andrew. And that's how we first met.
Okay, so you've been going basically to LTF's Costa del Flakey gigs, haven't you?
I have indeed, yes.
And what's your line of business? Because you look very fit and healthy.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That's good because that's my brand. My line of business is actually boot camps in the main. That's what I came over to Spain to do. I run residential boot camps for people to come and stay and lose fat and get healthier and have good nutrition. But since coming to the Costa del Sol, I have also discovered another niche business that I'm setting up at the moment in in conjunction with Lisa.
Okay, let's not go. Let's hold on to that one.
Yeah, that's
let's
a
hold on to
plug.
that one because I want the inside track on that business because this is hot off the press. So let's hold off. Don't give it all away just yet. Right. So you two are great buddies.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to Lisa's gig tomorrow in San Pedro. Are you going?
Yes, I sincerely hope that I will be there because I am speaking.
Of course, what a plonker. Okay. I'm such a right. So this is the last 10 seconds of this little section. Don't go anywhere, people. We got a little break, and then we've got David Bowie with Changes. But we will be back with you. Okay.
Across the coast.
This is The Beat.
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
And we are back on the beat with Herschel 36. This show's called Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, and my word, that is so true with this lot in here. They're mental. They're making me look sane. I mean, my word. I've got Beat Boy out there with Chris Carl, and they're trying to keep it together, and it's not easy. This lot are running us ragged, absolute ragged, right? So here we are on the beat, and it's a Wednesday evening, and I think it's January the 20th. Can you believe it's already January the 20th, 2016? The markets around the globe are crashing down, but the economy on the Costa del Sol, it's booming. It seems to be booming. Estate agents doing well. There's even building of new flats, new properties. There's a new boardwalk down Mijas Costa. Everything on the Costa del Flakey seems very, very nice. Now, LTF.
Yes, Dave. Herschel.
Herschel. Thank you very much. You've got a new guest with you. Who have you got?
I have Della Hall from Eurofitters and Costa del Sol Property Finders, and she's going to tell you all about her new brand. I think I've just plugged that wrong. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to plug.
No, this is not about plugging. And Della, if I get any plugging out of you, there'll be trouble. So, how are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Yes, so I'd just like to clarify that, Lisa. My company is called Search Costa del Sol Property.
It is.
Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
You are. You're not the nervous type. So search Costa del Property. There's a lot of property on the coast, and I tell you, there's certain areas where I would live, and there's certain areas I wouldn't live. So I wouldn't live in, say, Torremolinos. It's not for me, right?
Okay.
But I would live in Malaga. My kids live in Malaga with their mama. We're divorced. It's just one of those things. So I would live in Malaga, and I live in Riviera on the Costa del Crime, and I quite like it.
Good. Well, as a company, we sell property all the way down from the centre of Malaga, all the way through to Sota Grande.
Okay.
Okay, so we sell all different types of properties. We sell from your studio apartments up to your luxury villas.
Okay.
And we also sell resale properties. So we sell properties that are, just on the market. We sell bank repossessions. We sell properties, big developments from the banks that are released developments. Unfortunately, they came off the market and they're back on the market a few years later with up to 50% discount on the price.
Wow, that is amazing.
We really do have some fantastic deals.
Because on Fantastic Plastic, Olivia's in my house. Oops, didn't say that. But the property market is a key indicator to the GDP in a certain area, gross domestic product. Is this what you're saying? What's basically, are people buying and renting more at the moment? Is there an influx of people into the area?
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a very, very big difference with property sales in 2015. All different nationalities, all different reasons, a lot of investment properties. Some people bought as a holiday home just to use, have a weekend breakaway. Others have bought them, in the future they'll be a good investment. But 2015 was absolutely fantastic. And to be brutally honest with you, 2016 has just gone with a bang.
That's right.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's right. And then, LTF, where do you live?
I live in Las Chapas, near Elveria.
Okay, that's a nice little spot. And what I'm noticing is you've got the baby boomers, who are all the guys who are retiring, right? And they're coming to the Costa del Sol. Because the thing about the Costa del Sol is it's a safe environment.
definitely.
You get a good exchange rate if you're outside of the euro.
Absolutely.
And you get sun and sangria and lots of pretty girls.
And within 2.5 hours from the UK, or a short flight, and here you are. Southern Spain, let's be honest, has fantastic weather all year round.
It does, apart from today when it was hanging it down with rain.
We need the odd day of rain, let's be honest.
It's good for the plants.
It is very good for the plants. It's also very good for my dog, who got very messy and made a mess in my garden. But that's not the point. But the Andalusia is a bit like Africa, really. It's an extension of Africa, and it's beautiful down here. So anyone listening to this over in England, I would suggest you pack your bags, get over here, and find a place either to buy or rent, and
contact me.
That's right. Because this is the last 20 seconds of this little section. Now, Della, don't go anywhere, because I would like you to come back on with the other guests, and we're going to be talking about LTF, and she's not going to be on.
Oh, my Lord.
That's right. So, people, please do not leave us. We're going into a little bit of a break, and then we're going to have a track from Becky Hill.
This is The Beat.
If you're a single mother with 2 children, which is the toughest job in America as far as I'm concerned, and you're working hard to put food on your family.
That man is an absolute genius, putting food on your family. That has got to be the toughest job in America, without a shadow of a doubt. Thank you very much, George W. Bush Jr., the only man to take us to war against Iraq when they had nothing to do with the Twin Towers. Absolutely nothing. But who cares about facts and figures when you've got money to make through war? But that's not why we are here, people. But truth is stranger than fiction. This is The Beat 106 FM. I can tell you, Beat Boy is in the building, and so is Chris Carl. Possibly the 2 nicest DJs on the radio that I know personally. But Costa del Flakey, if you are listening, now we have some very special guests in the studio today from all walks of life. I have a gentleman called Andrew. Andrew, come close to that microphone. That's it. Say hi.
Hello there.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good.
You look good. You look well. Now, I know we're going to be speaking a little bit more about what you do and how you do it in about, 15 minutes tops. But you know Lisa Toni Flannery, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You know her quite well. Come a little bit closer when speaking. That's perfect. Now, tell me one dark secret that I shouldn't know about Lisa.
Where do you start?
Well, that is it. That is a great answer. Fantastic. And Lisa runs these networking groups across the Costa del Sol. Basically, I reckon if you know Lisa, then the Costa knows you, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can't help but talk about things, right? And that's good and bad at the same time. But you've been working with her for how long?
Well, I really started working with her around March, but seriously before Christmas, we got the... I've been helping her with her IT stuff, mail shots and bits and pieces, and we work really well together, and she knows an awful lot of people. She's very good with people, and she's just helpful to everyone.
She is also a bit of a tinker, so that's great. Now, I'd like to bring on young Kevin Hunt over there. Kev, just say hi.
Hi there.
Hello, mate. You know Lisa Toni Flannery, don't you?
I do.
Okay, have you ever been out dancing with Lisa Toni Flannery?
I have seen her dance.
Have you?
Yes. Very difficult to watch. Very difficult to watch.
She's a bit of a nut at times, isn't she? Off the wall, absolutely crazy.
Completely.
I don't know how she manages to get through the day. She's so busy.
No, she's totally and utterly average.
Now, Kev, we're going to be looking at after the top of the hour, after the news, and you are actually because if it's great to have you and Andrew beside each other, because Andrew's been working with Lisa for the last 6 to 9 months, and now has a successful business on the Costa del Sol, and you are new to this scene, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
I know you've been coming and going, but now you're looking to set up. You've got a successful business in the borough. If everyone doesn't know where the borough is, don't worry about it. And now you're looking to take those skills and bring them over to the Costa del Crime. That's correct.
That's correct. Yes, I'm a smoggy. I'm known as a smoggy from Middlesbrough.
I love it, a smoggy.
And I've been a very successful addiction counsellor and motivational speaker for some time. And I want to spend more time on the coast, and Lisa is my ticket.
That is perfect, because we're going to do some more work with you further during the year and find out how you've been getting on. So that is brilliant, and I can tell you I've got my own addictions. I've got more addictions than I like to admit, at least 2.
That's fine.
That's right. I'm sure you can get me through them. Okay. Now, Rosanna.
Hello.
Are you there?
I'm here.
I can't hear you. Turn on your microphone. Is it on?
It's on. No, it's now on. Can you hear me?
Now it's on.
It's
now
on
I
now.
can hear you.
You handed it to me. I thought it was on. I didn't check.
Yeah, but I'm a blithering idiot. You know that. Go on. That's clear. Okay, so we have 35 seconds. You've got 10 of those seconds in 15 seconds.
Yes.
Give me some information on LTF.
Well, she's very much the centre of most things that go on the Costa del Flakey. Wherever there's something to talk about, Lisa will be there, and she will be talking about it and probably Facebooking it.
That's right, she will be Facebooking. Now, we have got Della here as well, but we're not going to have time to go to Della. She's looking at me. I'm in trouble, but we will be back to Della. Now, we are going to go into a little bit of an advert, because otherwise our sponsors go mental. Don't go anywhere.
This is the sound of the beat.
More music. This is the beat.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
That's right, no one can be told what Costa del Flakey is. You've got to come here and experience it. And you've got to experience LTF. She is a nightmare in all the best terms. I'm looking at... Oh dear, I've just put my foot in it. No, I haven't. Here we go. This is Herschel 36 on the beat, 106 FM Costa del Sol, and we are back in. And I must say, I'm really enjoying myself on the beat, and I'm really having a good time tonight. And now I am going to bring in Della. How you going?
Hello.
Hello. Now, Della, I know that your husband is in construction, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Where I'm in the property game. Obviously, my husband Simon from Eurofitters.
Yeah.
He started up over 20 years ago now, and obviously a few years ago when the property market crashed, building work, things like kitchens and bathrooms, as we know, they're a luxury for a new kitchen and bathroom. So things went quiet. But the last 2 years have been fantastic. So now he's working the whole coast. He has a team of qualified tradesmen, and they can do any job, how little or small.
I tell them, no plugging.
Going in. It's true.
It is true. Let me tell you a little story, okay? I have been refurbing my place in London, and I've been having a nightmare.
Right.
Nightmare from hell. And it's not the kind of thing... I've got some things to do, and I'm just going to go back to London and get them done, and just live there for a while. Just get it done, and then it's done and dusted, because it's impossible to do these kind of things.
You should have sent my Simon over. He could have done it for you. No problem.
I tell you, well, I should have talked to people who know how to do it, because I don't know how to do it, and I thought I could do it, and I've got myself into a big hole.
You have to call on someone that can do it properly.
Well, that's right. But it's finding those people. But those people are on the Costa del Sol.
And one thing about us Eurofitters, as I say, is that we work mainly on recommendation. So that just says it all, really, doesn't it? 20 years later.
That is true. So I want to know about Lisa, Toni, Flannery. I want you all to think of one word that describes LTF, Costa del Flakey, and I want you to give it to me in a fire rapid session. Andrew, you're on.
Dynamo.
I love that. That's a 7 out of 10. Della.
Posh.
Yes, posh. Very posh. A new young thing? Loud, yes. She is loud. Oh, my word, is she loud. Diamond. Yeah, she is a diamond in the rough. This is true. Could I speak to LTF for 2 seconds, please?
Hey, Herschel.
Now, LTF, how are you coping with all this kind of attention? You know, how do you deal with it?
I was a bit scared, to be honest, what they were going to say.
Get out.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
It's lovely, and I'm very grateful to everybody for coming with me today. And it's lovely to hear that I'm helping people, because that's what I do.
Well, that's right, and you are supporting these people, and these people are supporting you, and that's what I love about the Costa del Flakey, is that underneath all the glitz and glamour, there are some very good people doing some very good work. Okay, and there's a lot of value here, and it's a great lifestyle. That's my point of view. I love living on the Costa del Crime with everyone here. I love going running on the boardwalk. I love walking my dog. I love playing with my kids. And I love hanging out in the sun. Would you concur, young thing?
Oh, yeah, I love hanging out in the sun. I love walking my dogs. I love living here. I love the way of life. I mean, I suffer with depression, so I cannot live in a dark country. The winter months kill me. That's one of the main reasons I came back to Spain, even though I had a successful career in London. So, yeah, the sunshine's very important to my life. And I have some great people, and the networking group has really helped me meet some even more fantastic people, diverse businesses, different nationalities. I've got 6 different nationalities coming tomorrow to listen to Rosanna, which is amazing. So it's going to be a great meeting tomorrow.
It is, and I'm really looking forward to listening to Rosanna. I'm into that kind of gig regardless. I like keeping fit and healthy, and I've got my little routine in the morning that includes a little bit of meditation and, surprisingly, a little bit of prayer, and also some nutrients and iodine and lots of water, and then a walk on the beach with my woof woof. Called Rico. So I'm going to be there, and you'll be there, and we'll be there. And if you're listening to this, you should be there too. So if anyone wants to come along to your gig, young thing, where would they go to?
You can check me out on Facebook, Marbella Social Butterfly, or the Marbella Networking Club, or you can phone me on 626 571 387.
I can't believe you just
was
plugged
a plug.
it. That was a plug. I said no plugging. All right, don't go anywhere. We got a little bit, and then we got a little bit, and then we got a little bit. Over.
The pieces are in flux. Soon they will settle again. Before they do, let us reorder this world around us.
Tony Blair. I love that man. I love them all, really. They're all really nice people. They got, they kind of care about people. They take your taxes and they go and bomb places like, I don't know, Libya, Syria, Iraq, and it goes on. They want Iran. But that's not the point of this show, because we're talking about local issues with local people. And there's some great people along the coast that are, without a shadow of a doubt, right? There's some fantastic people along the coast. And luckily in radio here, we get to meet a lot of them. And I've got 2 in the studio with me. I have got LTF, Lisa, Toni, Flannery, Costa del Flakey. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Herschel.
Hi. She almost called me David. I tell her off for that. Herschel, 36. And I've got one of her best buddies, Andrew.
Hi.
Hi, Andrew. Now, Andrew, you do something very, very interesting on the Costa del Sol, because you have a particular skill with computers, and you don't only design websites for people, but you teach people how to use their own computer, don't you?
Yes, I've just started courses last year in association with Lisa, and basically we both had the same idea to teach ordinary people in business basic internet marketing skills. So our first course was on a product called MailChimp, which is a emailing software, which means you can manage your emailing, mail shots, and do a professional job of managing your database.
But to be honest, people don't need to know that, do they? Because you give them the platform and you make it fun and sexy so they can access all this software. Because when I think about MailChimp, I think, what the hell is that? And so for me, not understanding, that's a real blocker for me.
Well, the thing is that a lot of it comes down to fear, because when I first started in web design, it was a technical skill. But these days, with all the software packages that are available online, they've made them very, very simple to use. So what part of our job is to help people get over their fear of doing it, and secondly, to have a fun environment where they can learn
talk me through, build a picture for me. So, do I then sign up with you, because I don't know anything about computers, I go around LTF's place or somewhere. How does this work?
Well, how it works is that basically Elisa manages all the contacts for the course, and she is basically my marketing person to help find our clients. And at the moment we run the course at Lisa's house, but we're obviously going to be looking for other venues. But both of the courses we run so far have been fully attended. So there's a fantastic demand for people to learn these skills. And Lisa and I try and create a fun, enjoyable environment where people don't feel intimidated or made to feel silly. They just have a fun time. If someone's a little bit behind, we help them. And if someone's racing ahead, we give them more input. So, it's a great way to meet people, a great way to learn new skills and gain confidence.
Okay, so when's the next gig, kids?
We're going to be running courses at the end of February now, as we've both got quite a lot of work on planning.
You are
events.
very posh, aren't you?
Yeah, apparently I sound like Princess Diana on radio and TV. Yes, I'm very plummy. So yeah, we're going to be putting them on next month in February, but we've got quite a good package of courses that we can do.
Okay, so let's have a little 5-second break, and then we'll be back in, because I want to talk about those packages, and I just want to talk about how we move forward on the Costa del Sol. This is really, really important stuff for people out there. Come on.
I like my beat.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
That's right. And it's so true. I know. Listen, I've got to be honest with you. Chris Carl and the Beat Boy, or should I say Beat the Boy, they've left the building, and it's a very sad day. No, it's not. It's brilliant. It means we get the whole studio to ourselves. We can cause absolute havoc. I love it. I have got Andrew and LTF with me, guys. How's it going? How's your experience on radio? Have you done radio before, you two lovely characters?
No, I've never done it. This is first time.
First time?
Yeah.
Well, man, you are doing great. You did absolutely fantastic. Well done. And thank you for coming on and giving us your input, okay? And I must say, if anyone's listening to this is the kind of vibe you get when you work with LTF and her crew. So if you want to, I'm not plugging you, either of you, but if you're out there and you're thinking, I don't really know how to use my technology, then you want to work with people who are fun, and these guys are a lot of fun, okay? And so, contact the Beat if you want to direct, or LTF's got a show, some sort of shenanigans going on in San Pedro that I'm sure she'll plug in about 2.5 seconds. They're awful. Plug. You can't get away with it. So what is your plan, you two shenanigans over there in the corner? What's going on?
Well, basically, we're launching forward in 2016 and doing all sorts of courses. I'll give you an example. I've just built a e-commerce site, which means people can sell online with a product called Shopify. Now, it's so simple to build a e-commerce site, and we can teach you within 3 days.
Wow.
You can be up and running in 3 days.
Okay. So, guess I want to sell my daughter's dresses that she designs at school. She's very, very good. So, you could help, because I have no idea how to put an online commerce shop together, but I'd love to do it, because that means I get to spend some time with my kid.
Yeah, we can take you through it. If you got very basic computer skills, and you can book a flight online or use a Facebook account, you can do this.
Wow.
So simple.
Wow, that is amazing. And LTF, have you gone through the course, or are you just the pretty face?
I'm just the pretty face. No. I basically administrate and do all the sales and marketing for Andrew for his courses. So people normally book through me. He's actually going to be doing a flyer with my number on it, so you will come to me. So I'm the point of sales, really.
You are the POS.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good because if you weren't, it'd be hard for anyone else to get a foot in, to be honest with you. Okay, don't go anywhere because we'll be back in 2 seconds.
This is The Beat.
Don't you understand? Nothing here is.
That is right. Nothing here is planned on the beat. We just don't know what is going on. Yes, we do. We're having a lot of fun, and we are talking to people who live on the coast. You know, we're talking to real people doing real things about real topics. And you know, I've got LTF, Costa Flakey. I've kind of pitched LTF that she'll come and do a little snippet on my shows every now and again. And I think I've got her because I think that'd be very funny. A call in from LTF would crack me up, and if I'm laughing, that's all I care about. But I have got LTF here. LTF, can you hear me? Over.
Over and out. I'm here.
You are here. Okay, and I've also got Kevin Hunt. Hi, Kev. Okay, make sure that is turned on, my friend. It's on. Why can't I hear you? Try again.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, right. So make sure you speak straight down that microphone, and it's great to have you, sir, in the studio with LTF and Herschel 36. Let me tell you, do you know why I have a ridiculous name?
I'm not sure.
No, neither do I. Listen, what is it? What is it you do? What's your game? What's your gambit? You know, how can you help me, others, and because you've got that kind of look in your eyes where you want to help other people, and I really like that. What's going on?
Well, I've worked a great deal and in the field of addiction for the last 16 years.
Okay, I've struggled with addiction throughout my 43 years, I must admit.
Right. So does a great deal of the population.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people are totally in denial of that fact. You know, we know that. And I always like to say, you know, when I talk about addiction, the biggest symptom of addiction is an inability to see the truth in anything. We can't see the truth in who we're hurting, what we're doing, and how much it's damaging us. And when I do group work, I always do this thing about denial. I write denial up on the board, and then I print the words next to it with the letters DENIAL. Don't even notice I am lying. And that is a symptom of addiction which we really try to work with. I've worked a lot, as I say, in the UK, and I want to build. I've retired from full-time employment, but I wish to carry on and not waste the experience I've gained.
You're not old enough to be retired, young thing, are you? Come on, be honest, tell me the truth.
I've got a massive resentment here about Lisa's dating agency. A massive resentment.
I know, listen.
Because it's totally ageist.
And it's unbelievable, 18 to 30.
I can't get in.
We'll be doing events for older people as well. It's the first event.
It's the first event, yeah, but come off it. I don't look a day over 27.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Well, you've been told before you've got a good face for radio. That's a fact. You know.
Hang on, that is Beat Boys. That's his plaque. Great face for radio. Don't try and stick that one on me. So, Kev, listen, just going on about addiction. Okay, and it's close to home for me. Okay, I've struggled myself with certain aspects of living, and life isn't easy. It's not. It's hard. You know, it's hard to live life on life's terms. You know, and I know that you come from a background of addiction, but you help people. You motivate people. You get, if someone is facing a wall and they can't get over that psychological wall, you do help them, and you have helped many people from prisons to athletes to all sorts of bits and pieces. Is that not the case?
Yeah, that is very fortunate. I'm very fortunate, and I often say I'm blessed to be able to do that. But my life, I lost everything in my life through addiction, and more than everything. And I came into recovery in September 1999, and I've managed to have 2 lives in one lifetime. And I want to pass that on because recovery is there for everybody. I don't believe there is a person in this world who cannot change. and I do a workshop on changes possible that I may be doing with Lisa as well, where we can look at people and they can make all kinds of changes. It may not be addiction, but it may be addiction.
That's perfect, mate. I mean, I'd like to hear more about that, but we're just going to come to the end of this little section. Don't go anywhere. It's clear that LTF has her fingers in lots of different pies. Here comes a track for you all. Over.
Check it out.
Back to the music faster.
Check it out. Back to the music faster with Herschel 36 on the beat. Are you aware that Herschel 36 is a star in the Lagoon Nebula? Well, you are now. I love it. I love being a DJ on the radio and on the beat. I think the beat is the best radio station on the Costa del Sol. But I would say that I'm kind of biased, but that's all right. I will go with being biased because I love the beat. Now, Lisa, Toni, Flannery, do you love the beat?
I love the beat.
That's what we're talking about. And listen, if you were going to be a Spice Girl, Baby Spice. Yeah, I think Baby Spice is good for you, actually. Della, if you were going to be a Beatle, I love the Beatles. What's wrong with that? I'd be John.
Yeah. Can you pick some other group, maybe?
Oh, spoil sport. Della, you are back on. Listen, I just want to say thank you for coming on the beat, and we appreciate your time, your energy, your experience, and thank you very much.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's great because we met for the first time last week on one of LTF's shindigs.
Yep, on our breakfast meeting.
That's right, and I had a really nice time. I had a lovely breakfast. What was the restaurant called?
Snack Attack.
Snack Attack. Don't forget to speak closer into your microphone.
Snack Attack.
Snack Attack, thank you. And a nice coffee, and I met some really, really nice people. And I must say, between you and me and the goalpost, I was a little bit nervous.
Well, this week was really good as well because we had a lot of people there this week, didn't we? A lot of different people.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting.
Because how long have you been on the coast?
Me personally, I've been here for 22 years in March.
So you know a lot of people.
I do.
And people come and they go. It's quite a transient area, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And over the years, you do meet a lot of people that come and go. Unfortunately, there's not many of us left now from the original days, but you get to meet new people all the time, and that's great.
Yeah, but we're pretty old school, Del. We go back a long way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you two do, but I don't. I'm new to the gang, and it's a nice gang to be in. So I'm pleased to be there.
Well, we're glad you're in our gang.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm going to this gig tomorrow morning in San Pedro with LTF. I don't know where it is yet, but I'm sure she'll tell me.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah. And also, have you noticed that there is building going on? Because I'm in the Riviera del Sol, okay, and Max's Beach are building on top of that building.
Yeah.
And also the Oceano, run by Guy. No, not Guy. Guy's the other guy.
Giordano and Glenn.
Glenn, that's right. Really like Glenn, top fella. And they're building. So there seems to be activity. Those guys, they generally don't get it wrong.
No, that's it.
And they seem to think that there's more people coming, so they're building extra space. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people now, the money's coming back slowly but surely to the Costa del Sol. So, yeah, we're seeing a big difference. We're seeing a lot of new shops opening, a lot of businesses opening, people building, developments that were half built getting finished.
That's right.
It really is getting better by the month.
It's interesting because I did a music video. I do my own records, okay, and I did a music video with Roland Kenzel, and we did it in the ruins of the building up to Lacada Hills.
Right.
Now you can't access anymore because the building company's taken it over and they're finishing off the plot.
Exactly.
And they're building next to Aldi and Lidl and this and there.
And
ding dong dong.
There's been a new off-plan project put up very close to Aldi in La Cala, and they're more or less sold out now. They've been selling so quick, and they're off-plan, and people are a little bit more cautious about off-plan, but the prices are good. La Cala is so up and coming.
It is.
So they are just selling like hotcakes.
La Cala is booming. It really is. But this isn't an indication of the Spanish economy, sadly.
Unfortunately
this
not.
is a micro economy on the Costa del Sol, and we are very, very privileged to be here.
Yes.
There is a real tight group of people who live here full time. It's our home, and blah blah blah. And we do business with each other, don't we?
We do. That's correct. Yeah. And as we say, it's getting better for us all. So hopefully it'll get better for the Spanish as well.
Yep.
You know, job-wise and the economy, and obviously tourism's helping that a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is helping that. That's right.
I mean, David and Della, I would say that because of, unfortunately, a lot of problems going on in other countries that normally attract tourists, Turkey, Greece, it looks like it's going to be a really good year for Spain. So that will boost the Spanish economy in the hotel and restaurant industry.
That's right.
So, you know, it's sad for those countries, but it's beneficial for Spain. Because as you said at the start of the show, Spain is very safe, David. You know, that's why a lot of people like to come on holiday here.
Okay, we are going to go into a track here by Imagine Dragons. I bet my life, and I bet my life that these two will still be here when we get to the end of that track. So don't leave us, people. Herschel 36 signing off for about 3 minutes.
Identify yourself.
This is The Beat.
The Beat.
Identify yourself, otherwise you will be exterminated. This is Herschel 36 on The Beat. 106 FM. We were just talking in the studio about how far the 106 frequency gets you, and I think it kind of gets you to Saturn and back if it's up to me, but I may be wrong. As you know, I'm pretty biased about the Beat. I do think it's the greatest radio station ever. Okay, so we are back. LTF. Listen, Costa del Flakey. Talk to me about Costa del Flakey. You know, Costa del Flakey this, Costa del Flakey that. Plug. Come on, spit it out. What's going on? You're into this singles thing, man. You're putting a singles night together.
Okay, Herschel. Now behave yourself. Calm down.
I know I get excited.
But yeah, Costa del Flakey was something that you picked up on. I do find that, you know, the coast, I don't know if it's the sunshine or the sangria that goes to people's heads down here, but it makes people pretty difficult to get in contact and to commit to things. Unreliability, and basically I really have to say that, you know, it is very frustrating when you're trying to put an event, because the restaurants need to know if they need extra staff, they need to know
all right,
everything.
enough already. So what are you two characters up to? So we have got one of LTF's right hand ladies in the studio with her. Who we got?
We've got Rosanna Gorman from Aurora Boot Camp and Aurora Singles. She does single supper nights, gourmet dinners, and she wants to start some speed dating and some fun single nights for people to connect and meet people.
That's a really good idea. I am single. It's hard to believe.
Like it.
Yeah, that's right. So Aurora is your brand.
It is indeed, and Aurora is the Roman goddess of the new dawn.
Now I like that.
And
like that.
New dawn, new day, new dawn.
Yeah, I like that because Herschel 36 is a star in the Lagoon Nebula, so I like that. I like that. We're on the same page. So what's going on with this singles things? Why can't I get into the 18 to 30 club?
Well, I think you might be slightly on the edge of the age range.
That's true. It's true. I hate to admit it, but you can't hide these wrinkles.
However, coming up, there will be events coming up for you and everyone else in your age group. And we'll be doing over 50s events as well. So there's something for everyone.
All right, so I'm not at the 50 mark yet. Calm down.
I mean, sadly, Herschel, we've had to put this into sectors because, you know, we did put out just a flat singles night before Christmas, and we had people who were 70 and people who were 20, and it's just not going to work.
That would be mayhem. I'd love that. In fact, I'd love to get the Beat to do a show at one of your singles nights. That would be really good fun.
That would be fabulous.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's right. I'd love to do that. We have some really funky music, from, I don't know, tell me, what kind of music do you two listen to? Apart from the Beat radio station playlist, of course.
Obviously. I like a lot of the songs you've been playing tonight. I've got quite a varied sort of taste of music. I like everything from classical to dance to beat, everything in
Isn't
between.
that a sign of the times? Because, it's an eclectic taste of music, isn't it? I love my opera. Yeah. I love my classical. I love some hard rock sometimes. I love my dance. I come from Bob Dylan and the Beatles, basically. I love John Lennon. He is my hero. Who's your hero, LTF?
Madonna.
Madonna. Oh God.
Totally.
Oh God.
Yeah, I've been to see every single concert that she's done.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I'm definitely Madge is my idol. Love her, but
You know, my daughter wanted to go and see Katy Perry, right? I wouldn't have it. I said, I'm not going to take you to go and see that devil worshipper. Not Katy Perry. What about you, Rosanna?
Oh gosh, that's a difficult one. In pop rock, I can't name one single person, but in classical, Andrea Bocelli is my idol. I love Andrea Bocelli. Amazing.
Well, what a voice.
Absolutely.
To be able to sing effortlessly over 3.5, 4.5 octaves is just incredible. You got to get from the head to the chest and down all over the place. And, you know, if you're going to develop the chest, you've got to develop your head voice, and it's really intense work. If you are a professional singer, even on the Costa del Sol, I say even on the Costa del Sol because there are some fantastic singers that we have here. We're really, really lucky, and it's hard graft. I know, I've tried it and failed. It's hard graft. Go.
Well, I actually promote Laura Ellen, who's one of the best operatic singers here on the coast. She's one of my clients. She does the Catherine Jenkins tribute. Absolutely amazing. I'll be putting on an event, hopefully at the Marbella Golf Club. I'm seeing them next Thursday to arrange this. So we're going to have an afternoon tea and a tribute to Catherine
Afternoon
Jenkins.
tea, and we are going to support you with that. And just on that topic, this track that's coming in is called "Who You Got a Way of Thinking," and by the way, it's mine.
My head is banging and I can't get back to sleep. Just like an addict who is desperately in need. Interfusion from the top down to my feet. The blood inside me starts to pump as I repeat. Come on, you got a way of thinking. I got a way of thinking. We got a way of thinking, and you got it wrong.
Russia and Ukraine, Iran.
I try to knock one out, sometimes it helps me think. Cause I'm an addict who is blindly in belief. God can save me from my personal demise. I keep on driving when I can't see out my eyes, yeah. You got a way of thinking. I got a way of thinking. We got a way of thinking. So I wrote this song. Come on kids, sing along, yeah.
My lords and members of the House of Commons, the United Kingdom will continue to deliver on its long-term plan when taxpayers' money fail to pay their staff who lead sexual violence in conflict worldwide. Russia and Ukraine, Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, nuclear organized crime, modern slavery, seize the proceeds. My lords and members of the House of Commons.
Bang the kick drum so it matches both my feet. I'm so needy I would even date the Queen. Have you ever noticed her eyes? They rarely move. She's a lizard wearing human leather shoes. You got a way of thinking. I got a way of thinking. We got a way of thinking, and you got it wrong. Come on, I got a way of thinking. I got a way of thinking. We got a way of thinking. Now sing my song.
My lords and members of the House of Commons, the United Kingdom will continue to deliver on its long-term plan when taxpayers' money fail to pay their staff who lead sexual violence in conflict worldwide. Russia and Ukraine, Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, nuclear organized crime, modern slavery, seize the proceeds. My lords and members of the House of Commons.
You got it wrong.
I have two very attractive women in the studio with me, and it's all getting a little bit kinky now that I should be saying that on air, but it is, and that's the kind of way I like it, especially because it's just me. And anyway, let's not go there. I'm having a great night. I really am. I'm really enjoying myself now. You two little munchkins. You're so much trouble. It's unbelievable. And
we're going to storm Marbella with our singles nights. Here they come, 11th and 12th of February. That was a plug.
What stop plugging. I said no plugging. Listen, what are you going to do? Are you going to get your singer to do a little shindig at these single nights, or what's the plan?
I'm hoping to get a DJ if you're up for grabs.
Well, that's right. Well, you'll have to speak to my people who speak to your people, and we'll see if you can fit me into your busy schedule.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. Well, it's I don't know, but hang on. We've got someone biting at the bit. What do you want to say? Get it out.
I was just going to say, for the event on the 11th of February, which is going to be a speed dating event for 1830s, that's more of a fun event. So we will be playing some games and doing speed dating, but yes, we will be having music as well.
Okay, so speed dating for 18 to 30s, because we've got quite a young audience on this radio station, right?
Yeah.
So if where would these dudes and dudettes go to get a little bit more information about that?
They would go to the Facebook page, which is the Aurora Singles Supper Club page on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also promoting it on Marbella Social Butterfly and Marbella Networking.
They can get information on there. There is an event that's been posted on that page. It's at Small World Cafe, if anyone's interested. And it's on the 11th of Feb, 18 to 30 age group only for that one. We will be doing other events for over 30s on the 12th of February in the Elvira area. So that one's for you, Herschel.
I have no idea what she means by that, but I think she might mean that I'm a little bit too old. Do you know that my children, when they're asked, how was your dad? My son and my daughter will confer and then come back with a figure around 142.
Love it.
Yeah, cheeky little monkeys.
My kids always say I'm middle-aged and I'm in denial about it.
Well, that's so true. You know what?
I can't believe I'm nearly 50.
Are you? That's incredible. That is incredible. I would not have said you were nearly 50.
Really?
That's unbelievable. That's right.
Okay, you can come to the 1830 one.
See, flattery always works. You just got to keep a straight face. No, I swear to you, she does not look anywhere near 50. So that's incredible.
No, she doesn't. She's beautiful
Absolutely
inside and
beautiful.
out.
That's right. So, and if you want to check that out, then turn up to LTF's little gig tomorrow. No more plugging.
Nelly G's tomorrow, 9 till 11.
Okay, so here we are on the beat. We have networking groups. We've got dating services. They're telling me something.
Marketing services.
Who does the marketing services?
That's me. I'm a copywriter. I'm a brander. I'm a linguist, interpreter. You name it, I can do it for you.
So here's the gig. We live in a kind of microeconomic economy, right? Blah blah. That's really badly said. And the way that you guys do business is by doing business with people who want to do business on the Costa del Sol, don't you? You actually network your way through your week, don't you? It's incredible.
Yeah, but it's also about meeting people. This coast can be very lonely. I've been here for 31 years. It's very hard to meet people. Not just about singles nights. I mean, Rosanna's very sporty, and I know you're sporty, Herschel. You know, we want to put on some excursions as well, like kayaking, walking. Some people don't drink. Some people don't want to go out to late at night. You know, they want to go hiking. So we're going to do some hiking. We're going to do some sporty activities. But as I said, I've been here for 31 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go. And people need to meet people. And it's not easy. Not just if you're single. This coast can be quite frightening, especially if you're new to it. It hasn't got a great reputation. There are some real con artists down here. Yes, the Costa del Flakey. But you know, what I'm here is to connect you with good, honest, good people.
Listen, just for me, will you tell Rosanna off?
Rosanna, you took 2 days to send me an email. I'm not happy. Flakey.
That's true. I can't believe you did that.
I'm actually very reliable.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
She is. She's very honest and reliable. That's why I want to collaborate with her. And, you know, she's very healthy, and I really like her attitude and energy. Rosanna will help you tomorrow, giving great tips on healthy lifestyle and nutrition.
Yeah.
You're going to help people with their mental challenges and stick to a new year, new you plan, aren't you?
Yeah. And going forward, if people want to do Skype calls on nutrition, I can do that as well. So if someone's struggling and they need help, I can be there at the end of the computer, or they can come and visit me in my villa.
Well, we may talk about that because I want to run the Marathon des Sables in February 2017, which is a bit of a hectic choice. Yeah. And we are going into some ads. And guys, just don't leave us, please, because if you do, I might cry. I'm being harassed in the studio for the Beat 106 FM, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And it's been a great show. It's been energetic. There's been some really nice people here. There's been some great conversations and just a lot of positive vibes, guys. And, I really like positivity. I want to be positive and have a lovely life. Now, guys, you're all in the studio with me right now. There's more people here than has ever been before. I don't know if that's true. I just made that up. I've got a series of questions. Now, Kevin Hunt, pick a number between 1 and 45. 8. Okay. Can you fit your whole fist in your mouth?
No chance.
Good answer.
But what I can do is I can do a lot of one-to-one counselling.
Can
people,
you?
Especially people who can't put fists in mouths. And they usually say to me, well, I started off with a little finger and then it got to another finger and it got worse and worse and then bloody hell, I can't get my fist in my mouth. What am I going to do? How am I going to live?
That's right, Kev. I actually know people that you work with, and I know you do a very fine job. Okay, so how do people get in contact with you?
Yeah, well, my Spanish phone number is 602-426-063. And my email address, which I do encourage people to use because then they can see an official CV and see some of the work I've done in the past, is kev.mick@virgin.net. And what I want to do on the course, apart from some of the work I'm doing with Lisa, is I'm quite up for doing one-to-one counselling with people, even if people just want to come for an assessment and book an hour. And I'll go wherever you want to go. I'll go up and down the course. I'll even meet you in a pub, if you like. That's okay.
That's right. Yeah, but I tell you what, if I find you having a drink, there'll be trouble.
Yeah, well, it's now 5,786 days since I've had a drink.
Yeah,
so I hope.
All right. Putting Herschel in his box. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So listen, if anybody does want to get in contact with any of these guests, just do it through the radio station, right? If you can't remember the numbers, don't worry about it. Plus, we'll be re-airing this show on Saturday morning from 10 till 12, and there'll be a recorded version of this show on the YouTube account, which will be on my Facebook account, and so on and so forth. Don't worry, you'll find us. But just send an email to the Facebook or whatever. What do you want? Yeah, go on. Oh, are you going to plug something by chance?
I was just going to plug that, if you want anybody's details, you can contact the Marbella Social Butterfly PR and Events, Marbella Networking Club, or Lisa Marbs on Facebook. And don't forget, we've got an event tomorrow. You're very welcome.
All right. Okay, so, Rosanna, take that microphone.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
No, you're welcome, Kev. It's been great having you. Rosanna,
hi.
Pick a number between 145, but don't pick the number 8.
Number 12.
Number 12. How many bottles of wine have you finished without ever actually pouring any of the wine into a glass? And
well,
you're a
it's
Scot.
funny you should say that because that's one of those questions that you might say, is the bottle full or is the bottle empty? So in life, what you have to think is the bottle full or is the bottle empty? But moving on, I have never actually drunk a bottle of wine without putting it into a glass, but that doesn't say I haven't actually used a straw.
You lying sausage. Okay, so Rosanna, how can people get in contact with you?
They can contact me through my personal Facebook page, Rosanna Gorman, or they can contact me through the Aurora Singles Supper Club Facebook page. They can also go online to look at the boot camp at www.aurorabootcamp.com. And also there is a slimming page, which is Aurora Slimming.
Okay, but when I turn up to your talk tomorrow morning, I'm going to find out all about this, aren't I?
Yes,
Okay, and you're going to be nice to me, aren't you?
I'm always nice.
That's true. Okay, thanks. But Rosanna, don't go anywhere.
I won't.
But now pass that microphone on to young Andrew.
Hi there.
Hello, Andrew.
Right.
Okay, I've got a special question for you.
Right, go on.
Do you think the world is going to end by November 2016?
Yes.
Great answer. Yes. Okay, pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 45.
44.
44. That's a very good number, actually. Have you ever started petting a really fluffy dog and just gotten very overwhelmed by how fluffy this dog is?
Yeah. Yes, I have my own dog, Wolfie.
You've got a dog called Wolfie? I've
Yeah.
got a dog called Rico.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is Wolfie?
Well, I just found him. I'm not really quite sure. I found him 6 months ago, but he's an absolute star. He's going into kennels tomorrow, and they even the people at the kennels love him.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, man. When's your next LTF gig? When are you running your next show in February? Next thing?
Well, we want to run one in the first week of February.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to run Beginner's WordPress again, and then we're going to do Beginner's MailChimp.
Yeah.
And hopefully what we want to do is we want to do this course on e-commerce, where you can learn how to build your own web store in 3 days. And you need to contact Lisa directly on...
That's 626-571-387. I repeat, 626-571-387, or Lisa at MarbellaSocialEvents.com.
Costa del Flakey, plug me in. Yeah,
Lisa's very good at what she does.
She is. She's
and we
brilliant.
have a lot of fun together.
Yeah, that's right.
We have a lot of fun together, and you
she-
will enjoy yourself on our courses.
That's right. There is a lot of laughs, people, and you could be at worse places. That's for sure. Okay, Andrew, listen. Thank you very much for coming on. You have been a star, but don't go anywhere. Now, pass me over to Della, will you?
Okay, thank you.
Della,
Hello.
the hostess with the mostest.
I like to think so, yes. Definitely.
Yeah, listen. I'd just like to say this to you. You are my favourite.
Oh, you're my favourite too.
Yeah, that's it, because there's only one of me. Right? Listen, pick a number between 1 and 45.
Okay, I'm going to go for number 13, please.
Number 13.
Lucky for some.
Unlucky for some, correct, LTF. Who was your favourite Power Ranger?
Did I mention that I offer discounted selling fees?
Yeah, listen, how much does it cost to sell a house here?
How much does it cost? Well, normally, if you're selling a property, a normal agent would charge you around 5% commission.
Right.
Okay. I have a special offer running at the moment.
Yeah.
So if anyone has a property for sale or knows anyone with a property for sale and they would like a very professional service, then they can contact me, and my selling fees for my direct clients is just 3%.
That's not a bad price.
It's not.
That is not a bad price on the Costa del Flakey. Here she comes, LTF.
That's a bargain, David.
That is
Herschel.
Why would you not?
Oh, she gets me.
Why would you not sell your property with me? I will give you a fantastic service.
Well, that's great. Listen, thank you for your time.
Did you not want to know what my website was?
Wow, go on then.
Okay then. So if you want to check me out, please go on to www.searchcostadelsol.property. And my number, in case you're interested, is 666-434-847.
Okay. Thank you for that. Listen, guys, we are out of time. This is the last 35 seconds. LTF, what have you got to say to the whole Costa
Thank you for having the Marbella Networking Club. Don't forget, we're meeting tomorrow at Nellie G's. Check out my Facebook page, Marbella Social Butterfly, Marbella Networking, and Lisa Mobs. And my phone number is 626-571-387. And that's 626-571-387.
Listen, whose show is this anyway? It doesn't say LTF on the door. It says Herschel 36. Hey! Hey, I'm Herschel 36. Thanks for watching Truth is Stranger Than Fiction on the Beat. You enjoy it? Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, people. Brought to you by Just Finish It Records. Wicked. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Herschel 36.